Good evening, Aling. How are you?
I'm fine.
And you, Boupha, are you okay?
Yes.
Are you excited?
No.
No. Are you excited, Philip?
I'm very excited. I'm actually a little bit nervous.
Are you well prepared?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Aling, would you please tell us what would you like us to do today?
I would like to be up and interesting discussion. Which one do you prefer using private vehicle or public transport?
Oh, that's a very interesting topic, and I'm sure that we have a lot of ideas to share today, right, Philip?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Which one do you prefer, Philip?
Well, this is quite a difficult question actually, because I would prefer to say that we could all use public transport, but it's necessary for us to have good public transport systems if we want people to use public transport. So if it's more comfortable, more convenient to use private transport, then I guess most people will do that. But I would actually like to see most people using public transport.
Thank you very much, Philip. You raised a very interesting point. I support your idea, and I would like to add something here. I think using public transport can reduce traffic jams because there are less vehicles on the roads at any given time.
Good.
Do you agree with us?
I don't think I can go along with that. Using public transport is not private for me. For me, I prefer using private vehicle. It's convenient and comfortable. I can go anywhere at any time I want.
Wow, yeah, that's very interesting. Actually, I quite support your ideas. Using public transport is environmentally friendly and it can reduce the traffic problems, right? Anyhow, the infrastructure in our country is not still well developed, and the public transport station is still far away from someone's locations, right? Yeah, sometimes we have to walk, right?
Yes.
So I don't think it's convenient. I support Boupha opinion. Using private vehicle is a better choice for me because of the freedom of private vehicles allow me to travel alone or with anyone whom I know personally.
Right. Yes. Well, I think yes, this is the problem: is that you have to build up a good enough public transport system. So we have to have a good enough public transport system if we want to make it work. So I think maybe this is something that the Laos government maybe needs to look as they develop for the future, as they plan for the future, that building up a really good public transport system is something that could help the Lao people in the future. But maybe I can see your point that at the moment it's quite difficult. I know myself that it's quite difficult to get around using public transport.
I can see your point. How is the transport system in your country?
Not very good. Very, very expensive, and the government hasn't been investing any money into it for many years, so not very good, in fact.
What do you have?
Well, if you're in London, the good thing is that you have the underground system, but it is quite expensive.
You mean subway?
Well, in London we call it the underground or the tube.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Right.
But it is quite expensive. And we have trains, but trains are also very expensive. And people often complain about the buses. So actually, in my country, people are always complaining how the public transport system is not improving.
What do you think about the public transport in Laos? How do you find it? Is it more different in your country?
Yes, there's not. Of course, here there's not really a strong public transport system. So for me, I find the easiest transport to use if you don't have your own private transport is using apps for transport. So it would be good if there was a kind of bus system that went to all areas of the city. I think that would be something useful. But we know that would take money for investment, I think.
What app do you use?
Well, my favourite app is Kok.
Is it expensive?
It's not too expensive, but in fact, recently the prices have increased, and so sometimes it's better value to use InDrive now, I think.
How long does it take from your place to Humphrey Center?
It can take between about 30 to 45 minutes.
Oh, that's a really long time. I guess you might play really expensive.
Well, it is quite expensive, but we have to do it. And how about you? Do you ever use public transport?
Yes, I used to, but it doesn't reach my house because my house is located at the end of the alley.
Oh, I can see. So that's why you don't prefer using public transport, right?
Yes.
Okay. So which app do you use? Kok, InDrive, or anything else?
My mom doesn't prefer to use InDrive, so I have to use GoGo.
I see. And you, Aling, have you ever used public transport?
Yes, I like to use public transport.
Okay. So which one do you use?
I use InDrive.
Do you have to wait a long time for the driver to come?
About 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
Oh,
that's quite
very
quick.
effective. Yeah, very effective. Good.
And do you think InDrive is expensive?
For me, it's not expensive. It's convenient and comfortable for me.
Okay, right. Well, it's a very good discussion today, right? So you prefer using private vehicle because it doesn't reach your house, right? Do you have to walk?
Always.
Always. So it's not very convenient and comfortable for her, right?
Yeah.
I still believe that we still have a lot of point to share, but we have very limited time today. Yeah.
Well, I still have everything to share, but sadly, we have a limited time. Let's do it later next time.
Can you summarize so far?
It seems like we have a different perspective. We can teach us to prefer to use private vehicle, and Aling and teacher Philip prefer to use the public transport. No one is right or wrong. It depends on your personal preference and convenience.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Different stroke for different folks, right?
Right.
Okay. Good. Very good. Group discussion today, and I think we still have a lot more time in the next class,
Right.
and we are going to continue discussing this topic, right? Thank you very much. Have a good day, everyone.